Hi, I'm Misty. For those of you who don't know me, I have been practicing manifestation and law of attraction for more than 15 years. Honestly, I was doing it long before that. Long before I had the language. My friends used to joke about the rose-colored glasses I wore. I guess I just believed things would work out, and somehow they often did. I started this series, the alignment series that you're listening to, last year for a very simple reason. I noticed I was better at keeping commitments to others than to myself. So I made a quiet deal. If I practice these tools with the intention of teaching them or sharing them, then I would show up fully. And honestly, that's what's been happening. Learning for the sake of sharing with y'all help me stay true to the practices and keep doing them. So, as always, I thank you for letting me share this practice with you. Today, we're going to talk about time bending. It's about time, the practice of time bending. Now, this was one of the harder concepts for me to explain at first, not because I don't believe it or didn't believe it, but because I felt it before I could articulate it. I hope that makes sense. Um, You guys already know that knowing that you already know time isn't experienced equally. Good example of this is that a full day with your someone you love can feel like an hour. It can feel like a breath, 15 minutes, and it's been the whole day. 90 seconds of doing a plank can feel like an eternity. I can attest to that. I can attest to that. Yeah, or have you been on a call with your bestie in mid conversation, you look down and realize, oh my God, it's already been an hour? Um, yeah, oh, or even worse, you stare at a clock doing something you hate. I used to have classes like that, doing something that you hate and convinced that time had stopped completely. I'm here to tell you that it's not your imagination. Time legitimately expands or contracts based on the state that you're in. We've all been there where we have manifestations. It's probably one of the reasons you're listening to this, that we want. We know we're further enough along on our journey that it's never a question of if we'll get what we're looking for. And if that's the question, that's a different conversation. But it's more of a question of when will we get this? We're concerned about, divine timing. We're trying to trust that. We're concerned about overall, when am I going to get the manifestation that I'm asking? When am I going to get what I want? And the when is governed by your alignment. How in line are you with the person who is going to receive the manifestation that you want on that one? So when we're arguing with timing, time stretches. It feels like forever. Don't believe me? Think about waiting on an email or a diagnosis or a decision that you keep checking on. When we stop fighting it, our timelines collapse. Think about when you're like in the zone for something. It feels effortless. You don't even realize how quickly that manifestation has come. It's like, how is that even possible? The reframe that helped me grasp what time bending is that time isn't happening to you, it's responding through you. When we're fragmented, rushing, doubting, resisting, time feels heavy and slow. When we're coherent, aligned, we're present, grounded, certain, time bends to what we need and how. This is a superpower that you already have. It's not something that you're earning. It's something that you just have to remember that you have. All right, before I go any further though, I do want to make a pinky promise to you. By the time we're done today, you won't just understand time differently. You'll know how to enter the state where time bends. Not because I'm giving you something new, but because you already do this. Today, we're just going to make it intentional. All right. If you listen to any of my other practices, you know that I tend to approach these things with at from different points of view, from three different angles for August. So I call it the woo, the wisdom, and the science. I thought it was cute. Um, I take this approach not because I need proof to believe. I trust the intelligence of the universe wholeheartedly. And I've learned that my mind relaxes when I understand why something works. Belief deepens when when understanding is layered. So that's why I approach things the way that I do. So when it comes to time, like science shows us that stress fragments attention, and that gives the illusion of time slowing. Does that make sense? Like you never have enough time to do like a changing of it not being under what you needed to do. You never have enough time to do whatever it is that you're doing, or it just feels slow as I don't know what. Regulation, our nervous system, everything, it creates coherence. And time moves with ease, expanding and contraction to what we need based on what we're looking for. Wisdom reminds us that presence expands capacity, urgency contracts it. We can feel that by just noticing our breath. Ever notice that when you're present in the moment, your breath is deep, steady, inhale, it expands the capacity in it. And that when you're feeling rushed urgency, it contracts, you're taking sharp, shallow breaths as opposed to the deep inhale. That lets us know that's working with it. And the woo, the woo is my favorite part. It tells us what we already feel. Consciousness isn't bound by linear time. We all know that time is a man-made construct. Every possibility already exists at once. Every decision creates a different experience of time. When our identity, belief, and embodiment align, reality reorganizes faster than logic could ever predict or expect. I know we've all had that time where something that seems like it would take forever happens almost instantaneously, and you're like, whoa. So, those moments. Here's the truth, and I've alluded to it already. You're already a time bender. That's the long and the short of it. Let's do a quick exercise right quick. I want you to do uh, I want you to do a short experiment here. Don't try to make anything happen. Just notice. Close your eyes. For the next few seconds, think about all the crap you need to do later on today. What you didn't finish, what's coming up next, the to-do list that doesn't seem to be checked off in any shape or form. I want you to think about that. Notice how that felt. Okay. Now let's shake it off. Shake your body out, shake your body out. Do what you gotta do, shake it off. Let that go. Now, bring all your attention to one place. Um, Maybe the breathing that you're doing. Focus your energy, your mind on your breath going in and out of your nose, out of your mouth. Slow exhales, flowing from there. Don't manage it. Just stay on that one sensation. Now, if you're like most people, the second one felt shorter than the first one. Did it not? Same room, same clock, same amount of time. different experience. How is that even possible? You're a time bender. You've been bending time unconsciously your entire life. Today, we just stop doing it accidentally and we start doing it on purpose. Now, I want to give you something practical that you can do on your own, and please try this. Time boxing. No, it's not about doing more. It's about changing the state you enter the task from. So get coherent, you get, aligned, and choose something. For this experiment, and actually on your own, choose something small, neutral, an email, a chore, something that you tend to delay or procrastinate from. I want you to take a deep breath, set your intention. Now, set a clear container. By container, I mean the time frame that you're going to use. 15, 25 minutes, it could be an hour. Your choice. Choose what it's going to do. Reason why you're setting up this container is that the container creates safety for your nervous system. Now, before you begin, say once very calmly, for the next, I'll say 15 minutes, I command time to stretch for my perception and compress this task with ease. Then enter the task. No multitasking, no clock watching. Just trust the container. You've given the universe the time, the directions that you're looking for. You want to be able to have enough time to do this task within the container you've given as easily as possible from there. I need you to appreciate that time bending isn't a technique. It's the byproduct of coherence, if that makes sense. It's never been about time. It's always been about alignment, which is why I want you to keep practicing this. Keep practicing the time boxing on that so you can prove it to yourself. You'll stop saying, I don't have a time. I don't have enough time. I'm rushing for here. How am I supposed to do all of this? And you'll start knowing that time works with you and is not playing with you, kind of thing. Everything changes when you shift your identity. The mastery comes from embodying the identity of a time bender. It's a choice to remember your superpower that you already have. Condition yourself to naturally walk, talk, and think as someone who can manipulate time because my friend, you are a time bender. You just have to own it. Remember, you don't manifest what you want. You manifest who you are. And you, my friend, are a time bender. Thank you for being here with me today. I appreciate it.